But we have with us Mr. Anubrata Biswas, the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Airtel Payments Bank.
Now the next question is to Anubrata Biswas, and since this is a telco-led bank, the question is more led to the something in relation to the telco. The question is that today there is a glut of OTP demand. For Aadhaar you need an OTP, for a bank you need an OTP, for a digital signature you need an OTP, you want to order a pizza, you need an OTP. Now, it's very difficult to differentiate it between what OTP has come for what. And what is your perspective about the safety and the usefulness of these OTPs, which are being asked left, right, center for everything that we do?
So firstly, Vikas, thanks for inviting me. It's been really a pleasure to be on this panel here, everybody. I've thoroughly enjoyed myself over the last 60 minutes. I must also congratulate FIACS on the wonderful job which is being done. This is an incredibly warm community, and I am part of the WhatsApp groups. I do see a lot of very thought-provoking questions and ideas coming up very regularly. With that, let me sort of call out that it's a technical question you've asked me after all these strategic questions which have been posed to all our esteemed panelists. And let me try to answer it a little strategically. We are caught between the devil and the deep sea. An OTP really satisfies three criteria. Let me talk you through those three criteria and then really ask what's the alternative. First is the criteria of proximity. An OTP comes to you at the point where you are close to you, right? And that is necessary for a transaction to really get concluded. The second factor is that the OTP is a low-cost solution, right? You have to have a solution which is scalable, which can address really billions, indeed trillions of transactions in the year. The OTP is the only sensible low-cost solution which you can think of today. And the third is that the OTP is immediate, which means that a transaction can be concluded on time, right? Now, if you look at these three factors, immediacy, cost, and proximity, you don't have a single viable alternative solution in the country or indeed globally operating today. There is a fundamental problem which is still unaddressed, and that's the problem of disclosure. All of the issues of immediacy and proximity are actually taken away if the consumer discloses the OTP to someone else, and that squarely brings us to the point of fraud which you mentioned. So I want to really take this conversation a little ahead and project into the future of what may be, and talk a little bit about how we are thinking about it internally and what are the products we are planning to come up with in the next 7 to 10 days. So the first is that our view is, if you extend it over the next 2-3 years, certainly biometrics and wearables are going to be a very good solution, or I would say a X and Y axis solution to the problem of immediacy, cost, and proximity. Take, for example, NCMC. You're traveling on the metro, you can just tap and you can go ahead, no requirement for an OTP. Immediacy, cost, and proximity is really addressed. You can extend that to wearable watches. You can even extend that to a neighborhood village where you can authorize a transaction just by looking at iris and authenticating with your eye, right? These will happen. I think it's a matter of time, but it'll happen sooner than later. For our world today and the way we are imagining things, imagine what could happen if you were to imagine the telecom network using the SIM to provide a extra authentication message delivered through the air as the third message before an account is debited. We've piloted this solution, and what it solves is the problem of disclosure which I was mentioning. This is a real-time message which is going to pop up on the phone if the user has a SIM and an Airtel Payment Bank account, and it will squarely address every single instance of digital fraud where the consumer discloses his OTP out to a fraudster, because there is a real-time message which is going to be served right at the time before the transaction debits the bank account. We are calling this Airtel SafePay. It's zero cost, only applicable to Airtel Payments Bank accounts and for an Airtel SIM. This is our limited way of addressing the fact that digital frauds in the country have gone up roughly 3 times in 1 year in the country. And we are very conscious of the fact that while digital payments have gone up, the number of digital payment users have fundamentally been stunted. It's roughly today now around 175 million users. 3 years back, it was 150. We believe that there are 25 to 50 million new digital payment users who can potentially come into the, what I'll call the fray, the moment you are able to assure people that their money is digitally safe.
Fantastic. So, what about having a standardized message? Today, do you think there needs to be I know everything, you cannot have a regulatory guidelines, but should there be a standardization of the messages that are sent out for all the entities, not just banks, every entity that operates and sends out an OTP to a customer? That do you see a role here from a regulatory perspective which needs to be played?
I mean, because I have to say, and I will answer this a little lightly. I mean, frankly, if the industry were to answer the 4 problems of immediacy, proximity, cost, and disclosure, confusion as the 5th problem we can deal with a little later.
Okay. Fantastic.